to be doing a first impressions on a bunch of new stuff that I received this past weekend when I went to Generation Beauty LA. I have a horrible habit of sometimes like getting products, I put them away and I forget that I put them away and I didn't even try them. So I thought to alleviate that, why not go ahead and do a first impression, because there's a bunch of brands here that I've never tried out, a bunch of products that I haven't tried out. So I thought I would kind of give you guys my thoughts on those. But I'm also really excited to do this video because I'm not just going to be testing out these products for you guys, but I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to win some, if not all, of these products. So I just want to show you guys, this is my goodie bag, but I also have another goodie bag here that is solely for you guys. There was some mix up when I was trying to get my creator badge. I was able to get 2 gift bags. I will have all the giveaway details at the end of this video and linked down below. So if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because that's definitely going to be one of the requirements. And if you guys want to see my thoughts on some of these products, then just stay tuned and keep watching. So I already went ahead and prepped my face Smashbox primer water, and I also use this little guy. This is the Believe the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. This came in my little bag, so I'm assuming you guys get one of those too. I love Believe products. I have a full version of the Aqua Balm. It's absolutely fantastic. This moisturizing balm is a little bit thicker than the Aqua Balm one, but I still like it. It's very moisturizing. It's very soft on the skin. I used it in my under eye area, which is a really, really dry area. It really kind of quenched my skin. You guys know that anytime I'm doing my makeup, I already have my brows done, but I actually did receive a new brow product in the bag. This is from Mirabella Beauty, and this is the Mirabella Brow. Now this is in the shade medium, the product on one end and the teeny tiny spoolie on the other end. And I swatched it on my hand and it seemed okay. Might be a little too light for me. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and try it out just more to kind of get a feel of how the formula and the consistency is. Worst case scenario, it is a little too dark. I will go back in with my Sephora waterproof retractable brow pencil. And then I'm going to fast forward this part a little bit because it takes me forever to do my brows and nobody got time to be here a day and a half. I do got to say I like the spoolie. It's not too harsh. So it does move your hairs how you want. But it doesn't like pull, so. I just went ahead and finished my brows off camera just because, like I said, it takes way too long. And then went over it with the Sephora charcoal brow pencil just because, like I said, I like mine a little bit darker since I do have black hair. But so far, I really like it. The formula is very similar to this one. It's a little bit stiffer than the Anastasia Brow Wiz formula, but it's still blendable. It's still buildable. Sometimes when they're a little bit too medium brown like this, they're a little bit too chocolatey or too warm. And this one wasn't. It was just a nice neutral cool tone, a little bit taupey, but like I said, just a little bit too light for me. So it's very similar to this one, but I do like the spoolie on this Mirabella one a lot better than the Sephora one. Okay, so moving on to eyeshadow. This is from NYX Cosmetics. This is the California Makeup palette, and it does come with a nice mirror at the bottom, and then you get all of these really beautiful shades. I have not used a NYX palette in quite some time. Last one I used was like a really long time ago. It was like the single 5, and I did like those, but there was just other shadows that were a little bit better. The first shade I'm going to go into is this shade right here. It's like a nice warm vanilla shade, and I'm just going to use that to highlight my brow bone, and then I'm going to use it to set the base that I went in with. Nice shade too. It's not too vanilla-y, it's not too glittery. So moving on to my transition shade, I'm going to go into this shadow right here. It's like a taupey, little bit of light brown shadow, and I'm going to take my Morphe E27 blending brush. Noticing that these do have a fallout, like when you dip in your brush. It's not the most pigmented shadow, but they are blending pretty nicely, which I would rather do. I'd rather have to go in multiple times to get some good color payoff, but have it be able to blend out, have it be like super streaky or chalky on the eye and not be able to blend it out. I'm going to move on and I'm going to use a little bit of this shadow right here. This is a dark kind of grayish brown shadow, so I'm going to use that one on a Sigma E25, and I'm just going to use that to darken the crease a little bit and the outer V. Yeah, so like I said, these aren't the most pigmented shadows, but they build color nicely, so that's okay. I'm gonna go into this shadow right here. This is a nice chocolatey brown. It does have a little bit of gold fleck in it, but I'm hoping that that doesn't look too crazy on the crease. Oh yeah, it blends out nicely. It doesn't have like too much shimmer. Just a little bit of depth. Now for my lid color, I'm going to use this really nice yellowish gold kind of shade. Use that on my finger first and then just apply it all over the lid. Oh, that's a nice shade. Yeah, that's a really nice shade. It's like a true gold shade. And it's actually a lot more pigmented than some of the darker shadows. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more brown just to keep the outer V a little bit darker and give it some smokiness. I'm going to do my liner. I'm going to use the Ink Outliner. This is a liquid eyeliner and this is from Pop Beauty. How do you, oh, never mind. So you just open it up and it looks like this. It kind of just looks like a marker, and this is in the shade Inked. And it's just a regular black shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some wing liner. So my initial thoughts on this one, the applicator is really, really big. If you are a newbie to eyeliner, if you're not super comfortable with felt tip eyeliners, you may not like this one just because, like I said, it's so big that if you like accidentally just set it down, you're gonna like get a streak. But once you get comfortable, once you get in the right position of this, this is really, really good. It's like so crazy pigmented. It feels like you're putting on like a permanent marker on your eye. Not because it stings or it smells, but it's just so pigmented. Literally, I was doing like one streak and there was so much color coming out, but I really like the way it turned out. I didn't have to go over it multiple times, and I find that even with the best felt tip liners like the Kat Von D one, I still kind of had to go over it once or twice in certain areas, especially the chunkier or the thicker or creamier the lid product is. But this one didn't disturb any of the shadows underneath and it was really pigmented. So I'm kind of impressed with this Ink Outliner, not even gonna lie. So far that's a really good one. So now I'm gonna move on to lashes. This is a product I've used before, so I know I like it, but this is the Lights Camera Lashes Mascara, and I absolutely love this mascara. It just gives your lashes such a nice curl to them. I went ahead and put on lashes off camera. I will have them listed down below if you guys are interested in what I'm wearing. Now I'm gonna move on to face. This actually did not come in the Gen Beauty goodie bag, but I did pick it up there. This is from Pure Cosmetics. This is the No Filter Blurring Photography Primer, and it's actually like a little serum. It comes like this, so it says blurring. So this is the primer and it's like a white liquid, so I'm just gonna add a couple drops. I guess this is supposed to blur, but I don't know what the photography part is, and it actually looks like it has a little bit of like glowiness to it. So now I'm kind of worried. Now I feel like this is gonna be like a radiant. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It's like a little bit of like a metallic finish or like shine to it. So I wonder if this is gonna give your skin like a radiant looking glow. But let's see. It's a liquid consistency, obviously, and then when it blends out, it's not like rough, but almost a little bit. Honestly, I don't see anything for my pores. It says no filter blurring, so I'm assuming it was gonna blur something out. Maybe I'll just add a little bit more, but it's not really doing anything like in the areas that I have pores. So yeah, I'm not saying anything too special about this one. And for my foundation today, I'm going to use the Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I bought this one in my drugstore haul. Didn't come in your swag bag, but I've been testing it out. I still don't know how I feel about it yet, so I want to keep playing with it before I give you guys my for sure final thoughts. This formula is super thick. It's like once you put it on your skin, it's super thick, like it's not going anywhere. It is really full coverage, and that's the part that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it, because it does provide a lot of coverage, which I like, but I feel like if you add a little bit too much of this, it's gonna look cakey. And for concealer, this also isn't new, but I'm just gonna use the Better Skin Concealer to quickly highlight and conceal. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. This also isn't included in the Gen Beauty bag, but this is something I recently picked up. This is from CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day matte finishing powder, and that is what the shade looks like. I already set my under eye area. I used the NYX HD finishing powder in Banana to set my under eye. Not included in the bag, but this powder is super lightweight. It's kind of hard to judge based on like first application with any powder, but it's not disturbing the makeup, which is important, and it feels lightweight on the skin. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes. I'm gonna use this warm brownish taupey shade that we use to run it underneath the lash line. I just use some CoverGirl Queen mascara to finish it off. This is the Mineral Glow Powder 4-in-1 makeup from Pure Cosmetics. I'm gonna use this to bronze up my face, and I'm pretty sure that this is included in your little bag too. It looks like a powder. It's not too dark. It actually looks really dark in the pan, but it's not that dark when you apply it on. A little bit warm, so I'll have to go in with a different shade to contour, but this is nice to bronze up the face. It looks like it has a little bit of gold fleck, and it's not really coming through on camera. I should go in with this NYX powder blush. This is in taupe, and I'm just gonna use this and that same Luxie brush to contour a little bit. So for blush, I just picked one up, and I'm going to use this one from Tarte Cosmetics. This is the shade Exposed. I'm going to take this set from Royal Langnickel. This is the Moda Pro Makeup Brush Set, and it does come with 3 brushes. Get one Triad Concealer, so it's like a triangle concealer brush. You get one eyeshadow brush, and you get the highlight and glow brush. So I'm going to take this highlight and glow brush, and I'm so excited to show you guys this. This was like the thing that I was the most excited about to pick up while I was there. This is from Jouer Cosmetics, and this is what the packaging looked like, and this is the powder highlighter in Citrine. Look at how beautiful that looks. The first time I'm going to use it, and look at how much comes off. So I'm just going to dip into it, and here we go. Bit of highlighter. This brush actually isn't that bad either. So these are for wet and dry products. They're cruelty free and 100% vegan. It's like such a good, oh my god. Maybe I went a little too hard on that one. And it's not emphasizing any of the texture that I have, and trust me, I have some texture around this area. It's not emphasizing it. It's giving a nice enough shade. It blends nicely with the rest of the makeup. It could just be the shade, but it feels like it just seeps nicely into the skin. I'll dip a little bit in there. Let me use this for the inner corners. Oh my gosh, that's popping. The last thing we gotta do is lips. For my lip liner, I'm going to use this one from JCat Beauty. This is the Rocker Chic Velvet Touch Waterproof Gel Lip Liner, and this is in the shade 209 Stud Muffin. So this is what it looks like. Right off the bat, this color is really nice. It's like a nice mauve shade. A bit of lilac on there, but I did notice that they glide on really nicely, and they're very nicely pigmented, but they also break off really easily because they're so creamy. It broke already, but I do like it. It is velvety smooth. Then to finish off my lips, I'm going to use this liquid lipstick from the Balm Cosmetics. This is the Meet Matte Hues. This is in the shade Charming. Ooh, these smell kind of strong. It's like a vanilla-y scent, but it smells kind of strong. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. My last final thoughts on top 3 products that I really liked. The first and foremost, obviously, the Jouer highlighter. It just looks so nice. Like, I can't even explain to you on camera, like, how it looks. It just looks like it's your skin glowing. The second thing I really liked are actually these brushes from Royal Langnickel. And I really liked this one for applying my highlighter actually. And then this triangle one, I wasn't sure what I would use it for, but I use this for my inner corner and I really like it. And I liked a bunch of other things too, but the one that really kind of stood out to me the most was this one from Pop Beauty. This is the Ink Outliner. This is the one that looks like a marker. It's huge. I'm just kind of shocked how black and how pigmented it is. Okay, so now finally we're moving on to the giveaway. Like I said, this is your baggie. I didn't take anything out. I will have all these rules written down below for you guys, but the first and most obvious rule is that you must be subscribed to my channel. The second thing is that you must comment a question down below. So I want to put together a Q&A for you guys, but I need you guys to ask me questions or things that you guys are curious on. So ask me a question down below. So the third and final thing that you have to do is you have to follow me on my blog. I have a link down below for you guys. Once you go to my blog page, there's going to be a right column and there will be subscribe via email. Just toss in your email there and that's it. You guys are automatically entered. I do want to give you guys a fair warning that I will be checking to make sure that you guys follow all 3 steps. A couple people in my last giveaway not qualified because they forgot to do 1 or 2 steps. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes for you to try out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.